Hi there, Eric. This is Sheena, and I tried to get a hold of you, but the phone is just ringing, so I'm not sure if I got the correct phone number. But this is Sheena, and I am, a founder of an SEO agency here in San Antonio, but I cater to different photo booth businesses all across the U.S. And of course, Dallas is a big market. I'm pretty sure you already know. Pretty big market for photo booths, and a lot of your competition are using SEO. If you're, not too familiar with that, if you're running ads, you're probably familiar with, with keywords. But my goal here is to be able to help businesses who are upcoming in the online space. And I see, of course, comparing some information, doing my research, Dallas has a lot of, you know, uh, has a lot of competition basically, and a lot of them are, like I said, are using SEO. So I want to be able to, so my passion is to be able to help out upcoming businesses such as yours. I want to be able to take on that challenge for you to be my client there in Dallas, because I have in San Antonio, I have in California. So I want to be able to, to help out, take on that challenge to be able to rank you up. So three things that I will be discussing, and that will be your Google Business Profile, uh, Google Business Profile, how do you say this, page, and your competition's performance. I know that you don't have it right now. You don't have Google Business Profile. I'm going to discuss to you a little bit more what that is. And then, of course, yours and your competition's website. And the third one is going to be the performance behind it, right? So first things first. So this, all of these information is, for free. I would love for you to be able to apply it and see, that, amazing change in your performance, get that, start getting that booking, and all of that good stuff. So you can start either turning off your ads because it's pay per click, right? And be able to run it like organic, right? Because usually there are cases as to where one click can be worth 20 or more dollars per click. But the great thing about Google Business Profile, or SEO, is that you get free traffic. You get, if they click on your profile, you don't get charged for that, so you can have as much traffic as you want, and that will be included in your optimization of your profile. So let's go ahead and talk about that, right? So Google Business Profile is found in this first page. And of course, first things first, if you type in the keywords that your customers are using to be able to search photo booth in Dallas, then you'll be able to see this part. Even if you type a restaurant, if you look for any other companies, right? And Google is the number one search engine all over the world, right? So this is the reason why Google is very, very famous, and this is the reason why a lot of our businesses really, do ads and optimization, is because of the business that they receive from customers, right? So if you are located in this top 3 of Google Business Profile, this is different from the website that you have, then what will happen is that 30% of your business will come from here, right? Being in that first page right there on top 3 will really be helpful for you, right? Not a lot of people click onto more businesses. You really, there's a study from Backlinko as to where they actually studied over 12 million searches for 2022, and they have found that 72% of the people who do their searches on Google, they click into this part, this first result right here. And the lower they go through the page, the result page, the lesser chance of them getting selected. And more so, of course, if you're in page 2, page 3, nobody, barely anyone clicks into those pages, right? So you want to be not just in number 1, but also in the hero section, the landing section of your result page. So anyway, so this is how you'll be able to get to this part, right? So you want to be making sure that you fill out a Google business profile for one, and fill it out completely. Put your, the type of service. Usually for photo booth, it's going to be either photographer or photo booth. And it has to be the same across the board. All the information that you have has to be the same across the board. Your address has to be the same. Put your hours of operation. Put your description all, the same all across, right? Next is local citation. If Dallas photo booth rental is found in 50 local directories, then be found in 50 or more, right? So we outrank them, we outdo the listing. Next will be your reviews. Of course, as soon as you have those customers or clients who have done their photo booth, ask for a review, so this will help you establish that credibility. Although of course we can see none review, but this speeds up and helps out for people to choose you, right? Because it's very attractive to customers. Next will be uploading your photos, right? So if you click on one, upload photos. If you can do 100, do more. Some of them have 449 plus, so upload as much photo as you can. And those are the tips that I have in order for you to get ranked up here, right? So next will be your actual website. Of course, let me, out of all the websites the sites that I should pull up, yours is here. All right, so yours is really good. I love the purple color and very readable. It's very straight to the point. You have your product shots as well on there. Very entertaining. I would suggest for you to have the form up here and also your phone number, because that will help them. If there's visible phone number, especially if they're in their mobile phone, all they have to do is click onto your phone, to that phone number, and they'll automatically call you. And if they cannot get a hold of you, at least you have the form as to where they can fill out the information and you won't miss any of them. You can get with them right away, right? And also, one thing or two things that Google loves are words, right? So one will be your command content. So, if you have, it looks like you have just like 100 of words here, 100 plus, Google would love to see. Of course, it's not something that they love to see, but it kind of gives you like a decent amount of 1,500 to 2,000 for you to be able to really establish your authority, your power online, and being able to really talk about who you are as a company and what you do, even just in the homepage, right? And then second will be the keywords, right? So if we're talking about photo booth rental Dallas, then that should be shown in your page as well, because that will help you tell Google that you are relevant. It will start telling Google that, okay, so someone's looking for photo booth rental Dallas, and Denver's photo booth is relevant to the search, so let me go ahead and rank him, right? So that's very imperative. So let's go ahead and check on one of your competition, right? So this is organic as well. So the Knot has been there for a long time, even photoboothDallas.org. But this one is more of photos, but there are embedded words as well in there, but we're gonna check on your possibility with this photo booth. So they're ranked number 2. This is rank, right? Rank, and these are pages, right? So they're ranked number 2. So welcome to Photo Booth Dallas, right? They have the keywords. So putting a little bit more keywords on there, even those photos, those are something that Google reads as well. So you want to be able to make sure that you're embedding names as well, or information on there as well. So I guess they're missing phone number as well. So I know that with a lot of the photo booths that I work with, and what I see is that they don't like putting the form here just because the photos are already picture perfect. But then that really kind of helps out, with the navigation, and it's very easier, user friendly to your customers. So Photo Booth Dallas, so we can see those keywords in there. So let's go ahead and check on the performance behind the scenes. So this is yours for right now, right? I see here that you just recently launched your website. So Denver's photo booth, you have one referring link. So we're going to discuss this part right here. I'm not going to confuse you, so we're just going to talk about this part right here. And this is Ahrefs to be able to track the power of each and every single website in your competition's website. So right now, so these two, so UR is trust rating, your credibility, like a credibility score, and DR rating is your domain rating, the power of your website, right? And these are impacted by these numbers, right? And backlinks is a shout out from another domain saying that Denver's photobooth.com is the best in the business, and backlinks are made differently, right? So the one that you have right now is coming from fastdomain.shop, and you can build a little bit more, and I'm going to show you that with your competition's performance. And referred domain will be the domains or the websites, and the great thing about having a lot of referring domains is that they can transfer. I mean, they can make or break you, so it has to be quality, right? But they can transfer power, credibility, and authority to your website. And then the next thing will be your organic keywords, and I'm going to define 2 things here. And first things first will be the volume, right? And volume is how many searches does it have estimated per month. So Denver photo booth rentals have 40 searches each month. And then KD will be keyword difficulty. The highest of number here is 100, 0 being the least difficult. So the least difficult it is, the better. But of course, we don't want to limit it for just those keywords. We want to be able to, be ranked for those major keywords, right? And of course, the position is just, like the rank that we talked about. This is position 1, 2. So that's your performance for right now, right? And then your competition is this. So your rating is, these two has to be relatively the same, and the highest numbers for both is 100. But it's looking like the power is not there. There might be, those links that are not quality. So that should be cleaned up, and it will help power up their website. But they have good amount, right? And you can see that there are 130 keywords in their website, and we want to be able to copy them, right? So they are positioned number 2 for Photo Booth Dallas, right? It's a little bit difficult to rank it, but at the same time, it's not going to harm you it's not going to stop you. It's not going to harm you if you put that in. It's going to help you, somewhere along the road. So there are 250 searches, Photo Booth Dallas, 30. So you want to be found in those high volumes. So it means that if someone types here Photo Booth Dallas, then they are being found and they are positioned number 2, as what we've seen earlier. So the possibility